Hello Lime class of 2019 to 2020. I drew this picture for you as a gift because we didn't get to have our class picture together. I decided to draw 26 books to represent each one of you. I thought it was pretty fitting considering you were the ones that helped me start Lime Library this year and how much we got into our love of reading. So I really hope you like it. So yeah, I just thought it was a really nice opportunity to, go down memory lane, share some nice memories I have of my time with you. Maybe it will jog your memory, and you'll like to hear about it. The first thing I think of when I think of you lot as a class is how respectful and polite and lovely you all were. Every day you'd come in with a smile on your face, you'd greet me, you'd greet each other. We had so many fun times and laughs together, but we also worked really hard too. Even when the work got challenging, you never gave up as a class. You always persevered, and you were displaying the Scytheward values and the Scytheward B's all the time. It was an absolute teacher's dream. You're a truly, truly wonderful class of children. I remember in maths we studied some really challenging topics. However, we always found ways to help us remember things and to make it more fun. Like, for example, I remember with long multiplication, we looked at that way of doing it. We did it the formal method, and we thought of ideas like starter, main and dessert for the 3 sections. We thought of Granny needing the toilet, so we didn't forget to put our placeholder, and we used our maths language as well all the time. I remember when it came to converting fractions to decimals to percentages, if it required us to multiply or divide with our place value columns, we came up with Beyonce, like to the left, or to the right, depending which way we were going and dividing or multiplying. I remember we came up with visual ways, like with our factobugs, we would draw. I remember in English, we studied some fantastic books this year, one of my favourites being The Mischievans. You even got to create your own Mischievan and write about it, and we made a fantastic encyclopedia. We looked at Lima's Red Hot Chili and we got to act that out, and you did freeze frames. That was really fun. We had our vocabulary tree because we were determined to extend our vocabulary this year. We even had a few of you that were our talking thesauruses, and you all shared fantastic ideas when we did our shared rights. I really enjoyed doing reading with you, of course, because we looked at some great books like Podkin and Viking Boy. We also really enjoyed reading for pleasure. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we started Lime Library together. It was me coming in with a couple of books from a charity shop because I really wanted to make sure you had access to a variety of texts. Then one of you said, I've got books that I could donate, and then from there it snowballed and we have ended up with over 100 books. Fantastic. You were sharing, you were recommending, it was just so wonderful to see you all getting excited for reading. So I really hope you keep up that love of reading and sharing books next year. We also had class books. We had Pages & Co. We read part of Beaver Towers. We really enjoyed Roald Dahl's Revolting Rhymes, and we enjoyed wordless picture books and decoding them, like Tuesday with the frogs and the lily pads being cheeky. In the afternoons we also had great learning. We had really fun topics this year. We had settlements, where we got to go to the Weald Downland Museum. That was a really fun day out, really cold I remember, but really fun, and we got to learn about what life was like a long time ago, different land uses. We had fairground topic as well, where we got to design our very own fairground ride, and you made it out of junk modelling. We got to do lots of fun experiments, and you always worked together so well as a team and in groups. That was always really lovely to see. We did RE, and we learned of lots about different religions, and you were all really respectful about that. You got to do art, and you learnt about cityscapes and Leonardo da Vinci. We did some computing, and you were better at that than me, helping me with Scratch, and we learnt about Scratch together, how to work it. We did PowerPoints, so it was a different way to display our learning. Your handwriting all the time, we practiced every day. That was really good development for you, and you always put in lots of effort into your handwriting to make sure it was always formed correctly and joined correctly. What else? There's so many things. I think I've covered a lot of things that I wanted to share with you. I've probably forgotten lots as well for the video, but I'm sure hopefully that you've remembered them. It's so nice to have all these memories, because I know we didn't get to finish the way that we wanted to. So I really hope you think back fondly of our year together, because I certainly do, especially as for some of you it was your second time having me as your teacher and my second time teaching you, which was really special and unique. Because who knows if that will ever happen again. So for one last time, I want to say a really big thank you from me to you for being such a wonderful class and an absolute teacher's dream. Your New Year's 6 teacher is so lucky to have you, and I know you're going to continue to work really hard for her and always try your best. I'm still around. I'm still in Lyme class, so whenever you're nearby, if it's appropriate to say a quick hello, I'd love to see you and hear how it's going. So I'm going to say all your names to thank you all for being in my class. I apologise that I have to read them off the screen, because remembering everything I've had to think of already today and then saying all your names, it's just been a bit hard to remember it all. So, okay, so thank you so much, Jayed, Nagam, Geta, Tallulah, Zara, Harvey, Jamie, Hashim, Zari, Nura, Sebastian, Elishba, Issa, Haida, Kami, Hayden, Philip, Asia, Aman, Umar, Calum, Claire, Murtaza, Alina, Shane and Ria. Thank you so much for a fantastic year. I will never forget it, and I look forward to seeing you really soon around school. Take care, bye.